He threw the ball well today. I mean, he made the mistake when the home run, just left it middle. And then, to Scherzer, maybe it's pitch selection, it's execution. But in that situation, he has him down 0-2, and he just left the cutter in the middle. If it cuts like the first pitch, he's probably out, or if he throws a breaking ball, he's probably out. So that's a tough one, especially for throwing such a good ball game against a good, hot-hitting team.
Going back to last night, you talked about how that third out was the hardest, how it's the toughest. Can you talk about what happened in the ninth inning, how it just guys got 2 quick outs there?
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was, that's our, our closer right now is Jake, and we put him in there to keep that one-run lead, or one-run deficit, excuse me. Felt good about, coming back in the ninth, and just couldn't get that third out. Got the first 2, and then the third one obviously was a miss-hit ball by Murph, and, he just bounded off his glove. It's just when things are going bad, stuff like that happens. So we have to turn that stuff around, and then after that, he kind of lost his way. The walks hurt him. But I thought Evan came in and did a nice job, got 2 ground balls. Of course, the one was miss-hit again and found a hole. So tough luck, but we got to turn it around.
I thought Barrett had a tough call against Rendon when they had swing.
Yeah.
He definitely looked like he crossed.
Yeah. We had a couple of the series. We had the one the first night, too, on Espinoza. But, even though you don't get it, you got to come back and make quality pitches after that.
Coach, speaking of Murph, obviously you're familiar with him through your time in the Mets organization. Can you talk a little bit about what he was able to do to you guys this series?
Well, he's having one of those years where if you get into situations, you have to really stay away from him. I mean, we walked him in the first inning, which you don't do very often. He's I've known him since he first came to the big leagues, and he's a baseball rat. I mean, this guy is on the field all the time. He's trying to learn. He's definitely, this stuff is all paid off for him. So he is a really good ball player right now. Yeah, I thought we battled hard. I thought, he had no hit stuff today. It looked like that for a little bit, but I thought our guys battled. David broke through with a hit, and then we got a couple balls up and hit him out. So I was happy with our offensive performance against him. He's one of the better guys in the league and one of the best competitors. So I was happy about that. I mean, I thought the game was very well played for the 8 innings, and then we just obviously couldn't hold him in the top of the ninth.
Nice to see David get those 2 doubles.
Yes.
Yeah,
we have to take, in games like this where we're obviously scuffing a bit, we take some positives, and David's definitely a positive. I thought Godley, threw the ball well again. Again, we talk about Robbie threw the ball last night well. It just have to develop into winning guys, winning pitchers. So.
He has money on that last
Yes.
at bat. I mean, he struck out at the end. There were 3 pitches there.
Right, and he also hit a home run too, which was big. And yeah, he did battle, and it was a nasty curveball, but he battled his heart out.
Oversimplifying right now just to say that the pitching just isn't good enough?
I don't want to say that, because I think if we execute the pitches, I mean, obviously it's not good enough because we're not winning games and we're giving up big innings. So it isn't good enough, but the guys that are throwing the pitches are good enough. They just need to execute better, locate better, pitch selection better, which the catchers and the pitchers are both responsible for. So I hate to say it, that just to make a blanket statement. I think that the guys throwing the pitches when we're struggling are good enough to get people out. We just need to keep working with them and make them better.
Back to Barrett kind of losing it in the ninth. When it comes to your decision making at this point, how much is it about getting a win, and how much is it about, hey, we just have to develop guys and?
It's both. It's twofold, but we're always trying to win the game. That's the key thing. Are you talking about taking him out of the game?
Kind of letting him work through it.
Well, I think in that situation, I would let him go until he was up near 30 pitches when I took him out. So I didn't want him to go too many more than that. He had walked the last guy. That kind of was the that was the final straw for me at that point. Walks are something that we're really trying to stay away from. But he'll be right back in there on Friday. Hopefully we get to him in the ninth and we have him in there for the save. I thought Burgos did a heck of a job tonight. That was another positive. Coming in to get the last out and then pitching the 8th. That was really impressive.